People get excited by a new strategy or something they understand or is at arm's length and they can get their arms around it. But many times they don't spend much time on the structure. And you could show me the best deal in the world, but if it's structured wrong, it could be a horrible deal.
What's the number one secret to building commercial real estate family office wealth?
I think the number one secret is structuring deals the correct way. And the way you structure deals has to depend on who you are as a family, what your priorities are, objectives. And so it's not just, oh, here's the one magical template. It's really custom structuring and negotiating transactions to meet your needs. You could have a need just not to ever lose money. You could have a lead to, a goal to produce more income, or it could be to double your net worth. But the structure changes all of that. And a lot of families who are newly ultra wealthy don't know to negotiate their own custom structures. They don't apply their own custom structures to different situations. And so I would say that's the most important thing because it's often overlooked. People get excited by a new strategy or something they understand or is at arm's length and they can get their arms around it. But many times they don't spend much time on the structure. And you could show me the best deal in the world, but if it's structured wrong, it could be a horrible deal. And then a mediocre deal can be made amazing if you structure it right.
Got it. So structuring deals the correct way, meaning it's customized to your goals and your objections and your your values, what you're trying to achieve. Is that a fair summary so far?
Correct.
Yeah, I've heard this saying that it's A to B, right? A is where you're at and B is where you're going. And until you have a clear vision on the B, right, then it doesn't much matter where you're going to, because it's going to be hard to get there, right? So how do you help ultra high net worth individuals or families clarify their B, Richard?
Sure. Well, the number one step in creating your family office is having your family office dashboard put together. So we have a one-page PDF. It's an editable PDF. You can print it off or edit it and save it over time. Use that with your CPA, your spouses, your kids, your wealth advisor, et cetera. And it literally gets everybody on the same page. And by filling this out, it makes you say, who are your top service providers? What is your mission? What are your values as a family? What are your goals? What are the top pieces of deal flow you're looking at? What are your tax strategies, like DST related strategies, et cetera. And so having that done gives great clarification on where you're going, and it costs absolutely nothing. It's not software. I don't do consulting. We help set up family offices for people at no cost, because if we get to know them, we end up doing business together. And that's way more valuable than doing what we used to do, which is charge, $7,000 a month to consult with family offices. So that'd be the very first step. And we've got this free PDF dashboard on setting up your virtual or single family office. And if anyone needs that, you can just reach out and I'll shoot it over to them over email for free.
I love it. So it's actually just really simplifying things and actually writing it out, right? Sort of like when we write out our goals, but you're writing it out for the family office. And then you're actually just sharing that with all of the team members, right? I think Kevin Harrington says it well, right? You want to build up your dream team, right? So you have your CPA, you have your estate planning attorney, your financial advisor, commercial real estate syndicated operating partners, all of the different members of the wealth team, if you will. And let's just share that document. Is that a fair summary?
Yeah, that's correct. And honestly, even if you didn't share it with a single soul, it helps you get great clarity on where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, how are you going to take advice from other people? If you don't have your own unique game designed to your strengths of your DNA and your background and where you want to go, then your advisor at Goldman Sachs is going to design the game board so he gets $200 every time you pass go, and you're not going to have very much fun playing his game. You're playing your game as an entrepreneur typically. Maybe you made your money in storage, manufacturing, stem cells, maybe some other weird small niche people have never heard of, but your unique game should be custom fit to your DNA and goals and objectives and strengths, right?
I can't agree more. Excellent. So that's the number one secret, right? Which is making sure that you're structuring deals that the correct way that's customized to your goals and your outcome. And you're clarifying your B, where you're going, writing it down, clarifying all of that. That's number one.